we are going to start by trying to fabricate a claim with a terrible, really bad chancellor in Ladoga. If that's not going to happen, I might have to plot some way. It's probably going to be a slow start, but gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, I've got a ton of stuff to come up with, but I think the easiest ambition for me to choose is probably to become the Marshal, since I do have 15 Marshal skill, which is better than the Grand Prince himself. And better than anyone I have in my thing, aside from Putaya Visarovich. It's nice I can take my stupid Chancellor out. Anyway, let's just continue quick. Come on, get me married. Lose 200 prestige. Yeah. Gold prestige. Let's take the prestige right now because, you know, I'm kind of hurting for prestige. And I will be for quite some time. Now, there's no feasts and there's no summer fairs. The only thing I can do is hunt. That's fine, Grand Hunt is like my favorite event anyway. So Count Sviatpark has grown up. He is wroth, kind, lustful, craven. But being lustful is okay when having a quick wife, even though she's chaste. So that kind of actually levels itself out, to be honest. Whatever. I actually didn't pay much attention to that. I had no idea. Might have avoided her. Anyway, nothing's gonna happen, so let's go on quickly. Yeah. He's made me Marshal. What did I say? I don't know. Well, someone fulfilled their ambition. And that's increased my Marshal skill by 1. Woo. Time to get another ambition. Let's have a son. And let's continue. Wait, let me just keep an eye on England just to see what happens. Harold, at this point, is still the King of England. He's still fighting against Duke William the Bastard, and he's still fighting against Harold Hardrada. Apparently, he is winning the war against Hardrada, and the war score against Duke William is 0%, so the Battle of Hastings has not happened yet. Stamford Bridge, however, looks like it probably has happened, hence why King Harold II of England is winning his war. So we're gonna have to be patient here and wait until we can get some grand hunts and whatnot, and claims and, you know, all that jazz. I'd still really like someone with really good diplomacy. I mean, I have my wife, but I don't think I can appoint her there. Nope. We do have Ruslan, except he's not that great. We have the Grand Prince, but obviously we can't take him in. My wife doesn't even like me. Why? Short reign, chaste versus lustful. Patient versus wrath, and prestige. So we're actually quite opposite. Don't worry, I'll have many kids with you. Why am I looking at women anyway? Grr! Search all, please. I just don't see it happening. It might have to be any religion as well. If we're going to find someone with that kind of diplomacy skill, sorry. God, man, they all hate me, though. There's nothing I can do about that. Crud. Oh, looks like I'm stuck with a chancellor that's only giving me a 4% chance to get me a claim on that. In fact, his chance of doing that is as high as the chance of the noble getting mad at me. So that's great news. No point researching military tech. Train troops. Collecting taxes is risky at this point with this guy. But since we got nothing else for him to do, that's what he'll be doing. My wife would actually make a good spy master, and that's actually her ambition. So let's fulfill this. Even though it is scary knowing that my wife's the spy master. You never know. can't actually set up a spy network in my own territory. That's odd. Well, you can go scheme in Novgorod. You have fun. And now we wait some more. What's happening in England? Well, by the looks of it, King Harold has actually beat Duke William in the Battle of Hastings. Its war scores 88% in favor of King Harold. Interesting. Looks like Harold will be keeping the English throne this time round, instead of taking the infamous arrow to the eye. We're about to hit September, which means it's Grand Hunt time, and with not 15 martial, this should go quite well. I've given the order for a Grand Hunt to be organized in Novgorod. A white hart's been seen in the north of Novgorod. I'm told it's a heart of 10 of the biggest deer ever seen. Apparently I can't go out for it. My chancellor, eh? That's my old, regent. I'll send out our best hunter. We are into October 1067, and the Grand Hunt's about to end. Grand Hunt is over for now. I am proud of my hunting abilities. So, down here in England, it looks like Harold's going to be keeping the throne this time around. Elsewhere in the world, there is war going on everywhere. Genoa is actually getting attacked by the most serene Republic of Pisa. And what war? The Genoese-Pisan trade war over Arborea. Interesting. Castile and Barcelona are fighting the Hudids in Spain. The Byzantines and the Seljuks will duke it out like they normally do. And everything else seems relatively similar. They're always trying to get involved in the conflict. Sweden's doing well. Good to see everything is normal. I am making like no money or anything, which is sad because to take a county like Ladoga, we kind of need money for mercenaries. Because having an army of 300 isn't enough. We have probably gone with the weakest character in the game. Well, we've got levy reinforcements. That's a plus. And technically we are allied with... Well, actually we're allied with a lot of people. For some reason we can't seem to call them into wars right now. I don't know, maybe that's because I'm not in a war. I don't know. I don't know everything about this game. I doubt a lot of people know anything or everything about this game. It's pretty complex. What I would like, though, is if I were to take something, that everyone would help me. Because, you know, you kind of need that every now and then. People helping you. There's a fly bothering me right now. It's doing just great. This is gonna be a boring start. Nothing is happening. I suppose we'll go on another grand hunt. I'll find the white stag. The sighthounds thirsted for blood, and this gentle afternoon, and they brought us many hares. This is a fine sport. I don't even know where I am. Yeah, I'm training troops in Novgorod. I can't take part of this. Apparently, bloodhounds have caught many hares. I'm proud of my hunting abilities while trading dudes in Novgorod. Whatever. My effort to squeeze some extra taxes, though the population have met with resistance. If there's a peasant revolt in Zayozerai, we're hooped. Our garrison is barely 600 men. We can't get any castle, temples, or cities. And as far as I know, I doubt the Grand Prince of Novgorod will help us if anything does happen. Well, the real question is, how long is that going to be there? Until the 9th of December. That's not too long, I guess. Maybe it's not a great idea for you to collect taxes. 13% yearly. Ah. I suppose you can, but still. I expect more. Come on, ain't that some kids? A young artist is working on what is clearly a divinely inspired icon, depicting Mary, Mother of God. He needs sponsorship to finish it, so we can place it in our own chapel. I pray to Our Lady for guidance, or this we cannot afford. Well, I mean, I don't have any stats over here that take to religion or charitability or anything like that. But I suppose, since I'm somewhat religious, I pray to Our Lady for guidance. Yes, fate smiles upon me. My wife Prebrana is pregnant at only 19. That's okay, I suppose. I've been pregnant earlier. Damn flies landing on me. Oh, something's happening up here. The Samoyeds are getting attacked. They're defending against High Chief Piera of Yugra. Where is Yugra? And a Ugrian subjugation of Perm. Oh, Yugra, that's right. Okay. So Perm's trying to grow out this way. Interesting, interesting.